Hey guys, how you doing? It's Nate from TheStyleDogg, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my personal experience with laser tattoo removal.
Falling out again, I was walking back upstairs when I heard my...
So these days, as more and more people are getting tattoos done, more and more people seem to be getting laser tattoo removal. So before I get into my story, I am just going to point out two things. Number one, guys, if you're thinking about getting a tattoo, please make sure you do a little bit of research. Find a tattoo parlor that you know's been around for a while and has a good reputation. Find a tattoo artist that has experience and that you like his or her style. Don't just walk in off the street, go into a tattoo parlor and get some ink done. It's always best that you find out first what you're getting yourself into, because you may have to find out the hard way, like myself. Number two, everything I say in this video is my own personal experience, so please just take it as advice and advice only. Each person is going to react differently to the laser treatment, so please be aware of that. Okay, so my story. About 6 years ago, I was on holidays and impulsively I wanted to get a tattoo. Now, it wasn't my first tattoo, so it wasn't really a big deal, so I went to the nearest tattoo parlor and I got 3 stars tattooed on my hip. Okay, just the outline. Now please take note. This is where I went wrong, guys. I was in unfamiliar territory, so I didn't know diddly squat about the tattoo parlor. I didn't know its reputation. I didn't know the skill level, how long it had been around for. I didn't even know the name. I literally just walked in, told them what I wanted, got it done, and walked out. Now, after about 2 weeks, I'm back at home. It's fully healed. And I look at it and I realise that it is shoddy workmanship, crap, unprofessional, shithouse. It's appalling, okay? And I knew then and there that I'd either want to get it covered up or that I was going to get it removed somehow. Now, it wasn't until about 4 years later that I actually started to, think to myself, okay, it's about time I get rid of this thing. So I started doing a little bit of research on the net, as you do. I came across a few alternatives. Things such as fade creams, which are just, too good to be true. Acid peels, fuck that, it's acid. I ain't putting that shit on my skin. And I did come across laser treatment. Now, after looking through all the reviews and the forums, I realized that the laser treatment was going to be the best option for me because, everyone said that it actually worked, and it also had a really low risk of scarring and altering the skin. So I was like, okay, sweet, I'm going to go with laser treatment. So I found this place called Laser X Tattoo Removal in Sydney. So when choosing a place to get lasered, make sure that they've been around for a little while. They've got some before and after photos of tattoos that have actually, worked, and that they're professionals. They've got professional equipment and that you're in good hands. Alright, so how does laser treatment work? Now I'm just going to read a little bit of information that's actually on Laser X's website, and that's going to kind of explain it a little bit better. At Laser X, we use the most advanced Q-switch lasers currently in Australia for targeting even the most difficult colours, easily removing multicolored professional tattoos as well as single colour amateur tattoos safely with an extremely low risk of scarring. That's good. Our lasers emit specific wavelengths of light matching the most popular colour ink colours found in most tattoos. Passing through the layers of skin, the beam is absorbed by the tattoo ink only, breaking it apart. The body, through its natural filtering system, removes residue. You will literally see your tattoos fade away. Okay, so that's exactly what's written on their website. So you're probably wondering, did it work? And the answer is yes, it did work. And yes, I will show you the result, but let me just tell you a little bit about the treatment and what it feels like. Okay guys, so my number one recommendation when getting laser tattoo removal is to use a numbing cream. Now Jeff, who is actually the owner of Laser X, recommended that I get this cream right here called EMLA, E-M-L-A, okay? Using this whilst getting it done is going to make the process a hell of a lot easier. It actually hurts way more than getting the tattoo itself. Now I had to find out the hard way because on my 5th or 6th session, I went in and I'd applied the cream on only half an hour before, which meant that the cream hadn't taken full effect yet, and I pretty much felt everything. Now, what does it feel like? It feels like someone has an elastic band and they're just flicking you like at high speed, like a pulsating feeling. All right, because you've got to remember that the actual laser is pulsating. It's uncomfortable, it hurts, your body just can't even get used to the feeling. It's just, it's the most painful thing I've experienced. So definitely, guys, get the cream. Now, in terms of application of the cream, Jeff recommends that you apply a liberal amount onto the tattoo 2 hours before you go in. That way it's going to have full effect. So you're going to put it over the tattoo, and you want it so it's actually just sitting on top. So you're going to just pat it in. Don't rub it in, and then you're going to get cling wrap, put it over, and that's going to maximize absorption. So when you go in, hopefully you don't feel it. Now, the process of actually getting lasered is relatively quick. So I'm going to show you my tattoo a little bit later on, the before and after photo, but it took about, I'm going to say, 1 minute to get lasered off. So it's nice and fast, and it's in and you get out. Okay, now once you've been lasered, you're going to want to apply a cold compress to reduce any of the swelling which may occur after. It did for me. So what I did is I went home, I got a cold compress, I left it on for 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 4 times, so it was 20 minutes of cold compression in total. And then I just applied some Bepanthen cream, which is an antibacterial cream, and that was it. So from then on, every night I applied this stuff, bio oil. This stuff's actually used to reduce scarring, and I kind of put it on just as a, just in case kind of thing. I don't think it was going to scar, but I still wanted to keep the skin moisturized and supple to reduce scarring. So I applied that on for the next 2 weeks after getting treatment. Now, how often should you get laser treatment done? Now, at Laser X, they recommend between 8 to 12 week gap in between treatments to allow the tattoo to actually fade and for the skin to repair. Now, price-wise, it cost me $100 per session, but I honestly think it was worth every single penny. Alright guys, please don't forget that I still have a couple more sessions to go and that it's not fully completed yet. The laser treatment did work. This is a photo of the tattoo after 7 treatments. So the before and after photos speak for themselves. I'm really happy with how the laser treatments actually worked, and I would definitely recommend it to someone out there thinking about getting laser tattoo removal done. Okay guys, that's the video. I hope I was able to help someone out there. Please don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe, or share with someone who might be thinking about getting laser tattoo removal done. And remember that you can follow me on Instagram at TheStyleDogg. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace!